Welcome back to another episode of the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. I'm pretty sure Jaquez is still in some type of Facebook jail because I couldn't tag him in the post on the page earlier. Dark Kent is
That is not true. That is not true.
Dark Kent is not a millennial. He is a baby boomer because he doesn't know how to change backgrounds, and he just signed himself off. But we are all here tonight. We are here. All the wolves of the pack are here tonight for y'all.
Tell a friend.
I want to go ahead and say we're staying prayed up for our brother Jamie. He's a day one to the show. We're praying for the bro Jamie. And
what's going on with Jamie? He's okay.
He's actually in a hospital right now.
Wow, did not know that. So definitely shout out to the bro. It's always been a real one since day one.
So. Word.
Can you bring Dark Kent on?
Dan, what's good, bro? Kent is still trying to change his background. Like I told y'all, he is a baby boomer. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast tonight.
Here now.
Yeah, you're definitely a boomer. You're definitely a boomer. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling. You act like one. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast tonight. Obviously, we're going to talk about future endeavors. Obviously, we're going to talk about the PWI that all of you have been complaining about for the past 7 hours on social media.
Jesus Christ, won't shut up about it.
Like it is ridiculous when wrestling catches something and then becomes so horribly opinionated about it. Notice the word horrible before the opinion.
Horribly.
Horribly.
What? Horribly.
Horribly. Opinion. Like bad opinions. I think when PWI comes out, the first thing everybody tends to forget is the time period of the PWI
and the criteria.
The criteria just erases out of their minds, and all they can remember is Will Ospreay beat two of the greatest wrestlers in the past X amount of months, but don't realize what months the PWI rankings fell into. But all of you are special. Man. All of you are special in your own way. You used to follow rules in school. I bet y'all read directions very well. I bet.
No, they didn't. These guys suck.
I bet.
Getting me fucking annoyed every single fucking second. Like we literally talked about the fucking PWI shit like two episodes ago. 2 fucking episodes ago. I know we did. And I told y'all the criteria. And I was like, I know y'all gonna still be complaining. And what happened? What happened?
Based off the time period that the PWI is in, I will get into it in the show. I think they did an excellent job. Shout out to them for taking the time to look at so much different wrestling too. Like, do y'all understand how vast wrestling is? There are plenty of shows that we don't cover on this show because it is impossible with the real lives that we have outside of wrestling to watch the amount of wrestling that is around in the world today. It is an all-encompassing
good enforcer.
It is an all-encompassing thing. Okay, Dark Kent fixed his background. They're gonna love that tonight, Kent. I want y'all to stick around for Dark Kent's new background. Y'all are gonna love it.
I don't think anybody cares about his fucking background. I can't stand this motherfucker.
Shout out to all the Kent guys in the building.
There are none. He ran away all his fucking friends. Okay, he ran away. He ran them all away. They're gone. They disappeared.
Shout out all the Kent guys in the building.
There's still Dark Kent guys alive though. We good.
Thanks. Once again, I want to shout out Jamie. Shout out Dan for being here tonight. Shout out the Enforcer, because you're supposed to be playing Mortal Kombat, right? All these people out of nowhere acting like they're nice at Mortal Kombat is another thing we'll need to address at some point, because can't none of y'all see me, and I use jacks because I'm black about my Mortal Kombat.
This nigga here, like I swear, like not okay. You know what? Black about your wrestling, black about your fucking Mortal Kombat.
Exactly, and I use jacks, and I'm punching you all in your face with the metal arm, because I don't think any of you are as good as you say you are. You probably all pick like Scorpion and Cheese the entire time. Scorpion
all day.
You look like a cheesy player. Like, I don't like playing people like you. I already know.
You can't cheese with Johnny Cage. He's not that good.
Okay. Oh, you picked Johnny Cage?
Yeah, I'm Johnny Cage.
Oh no, you have to be nice with Johnny, because yeah. I'm nice with Jax. Like, you got to be nice with them to play as them.
Like if you play as Johnny Cage, you got to have skill because he only has that one little fireball.
The leg sweep is cheap. That's what I'm saying, Dan. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm saying.
In every Mortal Kombat, the leg sweep and the uppercut is cheap because if you hit the leg sweep and do enough uppercuts, you'll win.
A quick answer, Enforcer. For the criteria of the PWI, Will Ospreay could have been higher, but he was cool not being in the top 10. If I did a PWI today from January till now, Will Ospreay is top 10. But that wasn't the dates. I'm mad trash at Mortal Kombat. Garland, man, I believe you, bro. But you gotta when you do pick up the sticks, be jacks. You gotta be black about your Mortal Kombat. Back, forward. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. A lot of y'all are real Nia Jax with your Mortal Kombat.
What does that mean? What?
Ready for this?
That means
mid.
Let's start the show.
That means mid. You know what? I'm done. All right, let's just start because what the fuck is wrong with you? Jeez.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You know what time it is.
I'm excited.
How's everybody doing?
I'm excited because I feel like tonight's show is about to be one of those.
Y'all crazy. Like y'all missed this? You missed this? Well, guess what? We're here.
Y'all should share
tonight.
Y'all should share tonight.
Share this for me, please. Please. Make sure you guys share this. Share this everywhere. Tag a friend, tag a friend, to tag a friend, to tag another friend. We is live right now.
Hey Dan, we're not talking about that guy at all. So I'm not even
that guy.
Comment. I don't know.
We're
not talking about it at all.
What guy?
No one. Absolutely nobody.
That's crazy.
Everybody ignore Dan's comment.
Zero mentions.
I don't even know who Dan is anymore. Who's Dan?
Your Rockin' Reese was good, bro.
How's everybody doing, man?
Good, bro. Y'all are tuned into the fastest growing wrestling podcast and wrestling podcasterdom. I really didn't make that up.
You kind of did make that up.
No, I really didn't. I look at other podcasts. I am knowledgeable of other podcasts, and we came up rather quickly, and it's thanks to y'all.
Yes,
our numbers are not bad. We do not talk to ourselves every week, even though we could. So because you tune in every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. We're on Facebook Live. Yeah, love y'all. We're on Facebook Live, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, which is Who Is Quez. You can see it right there now, so you know how to spell it. It's with a 3 because Jaquez usernames are very millennial-esque. He still uses AOL and things like that as well. He too is acting out of his age. So it's the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
Excuse the fuck out of you.
7:30 p.m.
First of all, just because I know what AIM is and a lot of people don't, does not mean you're gonna talk shit about me.
Still use AIM. That's what I'm saying.
I don't still. I use the AIM. I have an AIM email.
Bro.
You have an AIM email. That's crazy.
I have a Gmail too. What's wrong with having a fucking AIM email?
Yes, I knew they would love Kent's background.
It's adorable.
Shout out Star.
You know what I'm saying?
Jinx, knock on wood. I'm at a wood table.
That's wild. All right, so how are we going to start this off?
Oh yeah, my favorite part of the show.
We playing the games?
We're going to play the games. We didn't get no music though. Where the music at?
Oh, we need music.
I got it.
Let's play them.
There you go. That nice. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot to talk about. So let's start off with this.
Yeah, y'all. It's really a good size show. John Quay did a great job this week.
Would you rather learn your craft on the indies or learn your craft in WWE's PC?
Well, let me think about this. Yeah. And here's an unpopular opinion for all of you wrestling fans.
He's gonna say PC.
Obviously, because when I look at people who have come up in the PC, your Romans, your Biancas, your Barons, they are legacy babies, and they always make money. And if life is about making money to provide for your family, I think I want to come up in the PC. Give me the college contract as soon as I graduate.
The NIL deal.
They hand out. WWE's handing out contracts in college. They are giving performance contracts, paid contracts to people while they are still in college.
WWE is doing NIL deals for football players who aren't going pro, for athletes like female athletes who might be Olympic worthy but won't make the Olympics. They're giving them their money early so they can come in and get trained under the NIL.
Now, here's the thing. I get how the indies look good because you want to go out and you want to earn your keep and you want to learn and you want to be a part of the culture. But why would you want to sleep in motels and in your car and have to deal with all the other unluxurious things of having to rip and run around the indies when you can just join the monopoly now? You can join the
WWE should hire you as a spokesperson.
You can join the conglomerate that is TKO today. Why are you wasting your time?
Wow. Let's just look at these comments. You know what I'm saying? Indies.
Oh, this one's great. This is the comment of the show so far. T.O., shout out to you.
I think
you need to respond to that.
Okay, did you get an NIL deal for flag football?
No, I didn't get an NIL deal from flag football. First of all,
how the fuck do you get an NIL deal from flag football?
How did you do that, bro?
From flag football. I play flag football now for fun, bro. Like, chill out, bro.
For fun, he says.
For fun, yes. But by the way, I'll say this again. I might be the only D1 athlete on this podcast. So,
listen. I did not get an NIL deal for flag football, so you got.
You are a D1 athlete who sells fucking insurance. Way to go, brother! And plays flag football on the fucking.
He's definitely a vacuum salesman talking about. I used to be the number one pick for the Vancouver Boo Boos.
Like what?
Okay,
you need to get into arena football. You playing flag football, my guy. What is wrong with you?
My guy, I played Division 1.
You're playing shit that fucking Pee Wee leagues are doing. What is wrong with you?
I'm just talking about back in the day. Let's talk about athletically.
You're talking about back in the day. What can you do now?
What do you mean? You were playing the same position then that you play now.
Yes, because I was so good.
You were on the field for like 15 minutes the entire game when you total it. Put it together, it's 15 minutes.
Cody. Ah!
Oh,
That's why he got kids over there, because he's married with children. He over there with
marriage. Once again.
Listen, we get it. We get it, Maddie. We get it.
We get it. All right, so this one should be a little bit dope. This should be a little dope. All right. So excluding Cena, Austin, Hogan, and The Rock, name a wrestler who non-fans would recognize in public.
That one.
Wait. Without
that one.
I fucking hate you.
Everybody's saying the Big Show because y'all probably watch that corny Netflix show. Because none of my family's gonna know who Big Show is outside when they see him outside. They're gonna be like, "Who's this doofy milk dud head tall Caucasian fellow?"
That's Captain Insano.
No, sorry, not happening. Chris Jericho, this ain't Canada A.
Yo, all right, you kind of relax. You got all right. Triple H.
Who? Triple H looks like a lot of French Canadians. He looks like 8 different hockey players.
That's not Owen Wilson's older buffer brother. Like, no.
Who said Dana Brooke? Who's gonna know? I don't know what she looks like from Tuesday to Tuesday. I bet you didn't even know she was on Tuesdays. What are you talking about?
All right, y'all gotta relax. Yeah, for those who are just tuning in, the question is in our game section: excluding Cena, Austin, Hogan, and The Rock, name a wrestler who non-fans will recognize in public. Ric Flair is a good one.
Ric Flair is a good answer.
That's your best one.
I'm
still going to say Triple H.
That was real. No, Ric Flair was the best answer y'all dropped in here because hip hop
Undertaker
keeps alive.
Undertaker.
Y'all act like y'all don't know. Like Offset,
I got one. Undertaker.
Offset definitely paid for Ric Flair's hospital bills that last time.
You know what?
Hip hop's keeping
Dark King in the comments talking about some great Khali.
No, bro. Nobody's gonna recognize Great Khali. Kofi? My mom does not know who Kofi is. Like it would have to be like Allen Iverson. She'd be like, "Oh, that's that baby." But if she saw Kofi, nah.
I feel like y'all just naming names right now.
They really are. They really are. Goldust, if he's in character. Y'all just saying anybody.
Rob Van Dam. Wait. So in the airport, you wouldn't notice a guy who was. They'll probably think he's a fucking basketball player. For the Indian fucking Bangladesh. I don't fucking know. I'm not even trying to be racist. But I'm just saying, like, really? We're just gonna know he's 7'5", so he wrestles? Maybe if he's in India. Don't know who he is.
Everyone's gonna think he's a wrestler. And they're gonna think he's in like the WNBA or something because of all the new rules, because he got the hair and it is.
You're gonna get this canceled. You're gonna get us canceled. All right. Yo, you know what? All right. Someone has said Junkyard Dog, Rey Mysterio. Batista's a good one.
Do not post dance. Do not post dance. Do not post dance.
Oh. He's saying the forbidden words.
Rey Mysterio's a good one with the mask on. With his mask on. Only true wrestling fans would notice him with his mask on.
He still got that same face, just older.
We heard you say Brock the first time, T.O. I'll bet. Yes, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock's another one.
Brock, no, I mean not to everybody. To like older people, Brock Lesnar just looks like some dude who who like the cops would walk by if he was choking you.
Wow. All right, I got another game for y'all. Which Intercontinental title design is your favorite?
Ooh. I'm going personally. For me, the one that popped for me is that yellow strap, that Ultimate Warrior Macho Man rocking like the yellow strap. I like the Baby Boost strap. I like it with those two colors. Those straps are fire.
Really?
Yeah, I like the yellow strap.
All right, let's see these comments real quick. Why is it people still saying different people's names? Jesus, I see Dan Severin. Dan Severin, no. All right, Dan says a white strap. Dark Ken, who's in the comments tonight, I guess for now, saying the white strap as well. White trim, white strap. Set the classic. I guess I'll go.
Yo, Heel, do you have the powder blue Intercontinental Championship? That's fire. That one's fire. Do you have that? I know you have a lot of them. Do you have that
That's
one?
a lot of belts. That is the belt collector right there. Like, for real.
That one. Willis, yeah, the white strap is fire, bro. Fire.
White strap. I'm caught up between the white strap and the new present one. I felt like the present one gave it like, well, when Gunther got it, it gave it its prestige. But prior to that,
that's all you think about when you see the belt at this point. It is Gunther.
It's Gunther.
Yeah. That's more of a big up to Gunther than it is the belt itself. Gunther made the belt a big deal. You know what I'm saying? The belt itself isn't that great. I think the original IC is the best IC they got.
All right.
They said WWE is overcompensating for something.
Still trying to chase that big gold, huh? Can't get that BBC belt. Sorry, never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. So I'll take a pancake that says WWE has been trying to find the next Rey Mysterio for almost 15 years.
Pancake.
And there's only one Rey Mysterio.
Pancake.
It's a hot take because it's true.
It's not true.
It is true.
WWE does not value cruiserweight, especially luchador wrestling, to the point where they were looking for the next Rey Mysterio.
Not cruiserweight wrestling. WWE has been trying to find their next big Latin star for years.
That is not, no offense to Rey Mysterio, that is not the equivalent of Rey Mysterio. Their next big Latin star would be their next Eddie Guerrero, who everybody still imitates all the time. Like that was their star. So, not saying Rey Mysterio's not a star. He's known more.
Would you say
he is for his actual nationality?
Would you say that Eddie though is more of a WWE star, or was he already technically a star? Because he was known.
He was known in wrestling. He became a star like Chris Benoit and everybody else when they got to WWE.
Yeah.
Okay, but would you say that him and Ray have the same work rate or the same style, or
no? Not at all. Two different styles.
I think they're different styles. Yeah.
And that's my point. Rey Mysterio is a luchador, and I think the style of luchador is only still popular in Mexico.
But what I think is that the WWE has been just trying to find someone who is of Hispanic descent, who gets the crowd behind them as much as Eddie did, as much as Ray did. They tried with Del Rio. They tried with
Alberto Del Rio was a try. You keep saying like Ray Mysterio. It has been Rey Mysterio in WWE, a babyface, this whole time for the simple fact that they see him as a lunchbox. He was the New Day before New Day.
He's good for kids. He's good for kids.
He's good. Like, and that's all. Like, they weren't necessarily looking for the next. He's not the prototype of that. Alberto Del Rio, they were trying. We're talking about somebody you see who steps out, who has that presence, that aura, that big championship bang. Rey Mysterio's not that. You can like him all you want. Don't tell me he's that.
Dude,
he had a decent championship run.
Like they're saying it in the comments, he sells the merch. He is the probably the greatest Latin star that we've seen in wrestling so far.
Bro,
right?
why do you keep putting him in with just Latin stars? There
Because
are so many Latin stars.
WWE is trying to do with him, make him make a new Latin star. He's the greatest Latin star we've seen, and they haven't been able to duplicate that.
I do believe that they are trying to hit into that Latin market because WWE wants to hit certain wrestlers out of certain markets, like almost for Nigeria, Khali for India.
My point is that does not mean recreating a new Rey Mysterio.
Exactly. You still have a Rey Mysterio.
They don't need a luchador. They're using Damian Priest. They're using Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela. Like, they're using these people. They don't need another lucha. They're not trying to recreate.
LWO merch is selling like crazy.
It was.
What do you mean was? It still is. You don't think that LWO is selling like that?
Right now,
Kendall's playing blasphemy right now.
When the LWO shirts first dropped, it was selling. Now they're not selling as much. And that's a fact. I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
And why did you look it up?
Exactly. Were you still looking to see if Cody Rhodes was somewhere in the top 5?
That's exactly what I was doing, actually.
I bet you was.
Her name is Raquel Rodriguez.
You're a fucking weirdo. Wait, say that again? One more time. I won't talk. Say it again.
Her name is Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela.
I thought it was, what happened to Gonzalez?
I said that. Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela.
You keep you know what?
Yolanda Vega.
Wow. You niggas. So, hot take a pancake. Did Kamala Harris pull it off?
She was killing it, bro. Kamala killed the outfit.
Did she pull it off? Let's be honest here.
The chains.
Don't get scared because she's the first lady now.
Nah, Kamala killed that.
I'm sorry, the vice president. My bad.
I was about to say she is not the first lady.
Same thing.
Whoa, that's rude. Now you're gonna get us canceled. That was crazy.
She's the first lady vice president. What do you mean?
And Kamala is not missing the chains. She done passed all them laws to get us locked up. She got all the chains.
And you're talking about me?
She got all the chains and 88 new laws.
Hashtag Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela.
Hashtag we're fired. That's it.
Hashtag
That's it.
Kamala got the chains.
We're canceled. That's it. Game over.
Kamala chains.
Kamala got the chains.
We done lost like 4 viewers now. You know what?
The FBI about to go to fucking.
Y'all left fast. Why y'all leave so fast?
You'll be talking about that lady like that? What's wrong with you? Let's keep going. So this is another hot take of pancake. I love AEW, but can we agree that 2023 has been Tony Khan's worst year as a promoter? In 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022 were so enjoyable, but 2023 hasn't been for me. They say I've given AEW a pass this year as it feels like animosity. I need things to go back the way they were in 2024. So, do you guys think that Tony Khan? That's crazy. That's wild. So wow. I can't. You know what? Hot take a pancake. Not that question, but do you guys feel as that Tony Khan has been the worst promoter all year?
Can we stop it? Do you know how many years you just read? 5. You read 5 years. Are we seriously still here trying to nitpick at a company that has been successfully running itself for 5 years? This is a pancake. It's a very flat pancake. It's a Looney Tunes pancake. Like, it may do one of these, but it's still flat. It's
a crepe. It's that flat of a pancake.
Yeah, it's a crepe. Like, it's just flat. Like, stop it. Leave them alone. Let them go through let them go through their phases. Every company does it, not just wrestling. Every company. Let them go through their soap opera phase that they're going through and ride it on out. Ultimately, AEW will become what RBE is to Smack. It'll be the place where disgruntled and retired and potential stars go to wrestle.
That's fucked up. You know what? You gotta relax. Like you on one. You're the one that's on one tonight. Like I'm you know.
And we all know why, because All Stars, if y'all are wondering why I've been so go to the Performance Center and all of this, because the stars go where the stars go. And we're going to talk about Jade later, and MJF keeps hinting at things because stars go where stars go.
I agree. So here's one thing, though. This was actually brought up by Honor the Elite. They said that this was actually brought on Dirt Sheet, saying that this is Raw's lowest that he's ever done in viewing. And a lot of people were just saying, like, you know, it's Monday Night Football, yada, yada. Honor the Elite has said, if I can be totally honest here, this is how I take a pancake. I find this quite hysterical with the comments. People laugh at AEWs uncontrollably when they don't reach 1 million viewers. Yet Dynamite has been number one on Wednesdays for almost 2 months straight. Now when WWE drops drastically because of football, damn, you get all defensive when you're getting poked back at in return. They ain't a shot to strictly WWE fans, but it doesn't feel good now, does it? So here's the thing.
Big old pancake, it's a crepe. The Buffalo Bills. Wait, time out. The Buffalo Bills. The Bills played. Aaron Rodgers got hurt in the first
Jets,
but they played the Jets.
It was gone in 60 seconds.
Everybody and their mother was watching
that game.
Everybody. So shut up. Everybody in the world was watching the Bills versus the Jets.
On 9/11.
Everybody in the world
was watching the game.
Craig. Everybody.
Oh, Craig.
No one else was watching anything else but the Jet game.
We were watching that, and I'm not even a Jet fan.
Everybody was watching that game. We're not expecting anyone to watch Raw, bro. It was Aaron Rodgers' first game on the Jets on 9/11, playing the Bills. Like, everything was set up for everyone to watch football that day. So yes, Raw was weak. It should have been weak. We expected that.
Very much so. I mean, just to keep it a buck, like,
the enforcer said he was at Raw and still watching the game. You see my point?
I was waiting for that comment. I was waiting for that comment.
So anything outside him for being there too. Football does this to Raw every season, and every season we have the same conversation. I don't want to have it this year. People like football. This is America. This is steak eating, football watching, fast food gouging America. Football watching, fast food. Yeah, echo it. I like to hear myself twice.
I bet you do. I bet you fucking do.
Depending on the Monday night game, the Raw ratings are only going to be predicated on the Monday night game. If it's a trash Monday night game, Raw's ratings will be higher. If it's a good matchup, they'll be lower. It is what it is.
And you want to know what's dope? Raw was actually fine Monday. We're talking like it was a bad Raw. Raw was fine.
It was decent Raw.
Raw was fine.
It wasn't awful.
I will say that the best wrestling currently in WWE is on NXT.
What did you just say?
The best wrestling currently in WWE is on NXT.
Wow. That's
the tournament they're doing for the Heritage Cup, absolute fire. The different character work they've been doing with with the way they've been using Corbin and the way they've been using the All-American new boy that they're gonna pop, that's gonna be on our TV for 1 million years, young boy, Brown Breaker. The way they've been using him, absolutely fire. The worst thing about NXT is definitely that guy that talks on the side with the hair.
Oh, you mean the guy with the Whoopi Goldberg hair?
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's twin is definitely the worst part of NXT.
Well, shucky ducky quack quack. Yeah, shucky ducky quack quack.
Absolutely, the worst part of NXT. But NXT is great.
I don't watch it, obviously.
And I'm being sincere right now too. Like, I'm not trolling. You really should watch NXT. It is some really good wrestling. Like, I'm not even fronting.
I mean, you said that before,
and I still mean it. Mello is still good. Like, everybody's good.
Oh, I know Mello's
absolute trash. If you watch it on mute, it's even better. But he's that bad. He's that bad. He doesn't know people's names. He'd be like, "Shorty could go." And it'd be
from what NXT was a year ago to what it is now, is like above and beyond great. They're making strides. NXT's making strides.
NXT is great right now. Booker is horrible. I want to start a petition. I didn't even realize. I watch it on mute.
So let's get into some talk real quick. This technically is more or less a hot take of Pancake in a way, but this is actually more of a conversation to talk on. So people are thinking that these should be the candidates for this year's Hall of Fame, which include
He's like the Kool-Aid Man on Black and Mild.
what?
That's what Booker T sounds like.
What? How? What? Why would? How did? You know what?
Let's go, Reese.
That was perfect, Reese.
I love y'all. I hate y'all right now. So John Cena getting the Warrior Award inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Why are we doing this?
And Bray Wyatt, the Nasty Boys, Lillian Garcia, Chyna, and Goldust.
That's Lillian Garcia. The only person that may actually get anything is Lillian Garcia on this list. What kind of list is this? Why do people just make things up? And why do we talk about it?
What's wrong with you? Like, okay, so do you think, I don't want to be controversial, but do you think that Bray Wyatt should be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year?
Not so quickly. People need to heal. You can't just automatically do that. Like, that's crazy.
Give it a year or two, a couple years.
A couple of years. You can give it 3-4. He's obviously going to get in there. It doesn't have to be while people are still healing from the loss. Like, as far as Chyna goes, I'm sure they'll do that. But Chyna is they'll probably try and make her like the biggest name when they do it her class to make up for everything.
Goldust ain't getting in as long as he's working for AEW.
Yeah, Goldust ain't getting nothing until he retires.
I mean, what about the Nasty? No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that to y'all.
The Nasty Boys were a good tag team, but realistically, were they a great tag team?
Not like Dark Feelings.
Like definitely not like Dark Feelings.
Not like Dark Feelings.
Were the Nasty Boys really that great in the grand scheme of things?
Like Dark Feelings.
I fucking hate with so much like this.
Yo, throw Dark Feelings in the Hall of Fame first before.
Why would you want to? I don't want to be in the Hall of Fame with you. I don't even want to be on the same podcast as you sometimes. I cannot stand you.
We're gonna be in the Hall of Fame. We're gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Tony Khan watches our show. He fires people according to how we feel. This is why I'm gonna keep telling people.
Garland, are we putting the Nasty Boys in the Hall of Fame before we put Demolition in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Whoa. Dark Kid saying some shit.
Answer the question, Garland. You in the chat? Answer the
exactly.
question.
Don't run away now, nigga. don't run now, nigga.
You here? Say something.
Was that before? Oh, okay. All right.
Wait.
Good question, DK. Oh, you on the spot?
Question.
Oh, wait. He said Demolition should have been years ago. He agreed. Oh, real guy.
You made a good point today, Dark. You're doing good today, man.
That's right. Fight back from that ass whooping that you got for 2 weeks.
You're doing great today.
I was waiting to enforce this question, but while we do that, so news broke out today that apparently WWE stands for Walk Without Elias because Elias is officially not under contract with the WWE anymore, and they did not renew his contract.
Ezekiel was a better character anyway.
Dude, you had to see this coming, man. Like, Elias, first of all, I was in New Orleans in 2018 for WrestleMania. Elias played a live guitar show. He was super over. They didn't take advantage of Elias when he was at the apex of his career. Now, Elias is basically a nobody, so they probably should release him, right?
Bring back Ezekiel.
I think that he would do good on Impact if he doesn't go back to WWE.
But what would his character be?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, he could be a Macho Man ripoff for far as I look at. He can be Bonesaw. Bonesaw Jr. There we go.
Ezekiel.
Bonesaw Jr. I like that idea. Bonesaw Jr. that can sing with a motherfucking guitar, or it could be Honky Tonk Man 2 or whatever, because technically he should have been the one breaking the Honky Tonk Man's record, but we'll leave that one alone. They dropped the ball with that one. But yes, WWE now stands for Walk Without Elias, or We Wish You Endeavored.
Walk with Endeavors?
Walk with Endeavors. There we go. What's the name of the show? That's crazy. What do you mean, holy shit, Bonesaw? Bonesaw's ready. Oh man. So by the way, did you guys see Full Gear? I'm sorry, not Full Gear, sorry. What is this called? Grand Slam?
Grand Slam is Wednesday. Dynamite.
Yeah, give you a prediction. I got to take this phone call. It's my mom.
I mean, Dynamite was decent at best. Honestly, the most entertaining part of Dynamite was the MJF promo doing the Sky.
I love how we're already talking about Dynamite. I love that. Like we got to weekly reviews quick this week, everybody.
What else skipped?
Dynamite. I think we have to stop judging shows to the degree of like pay-per-views every time there's a wrestling show. It's a weekly show. Dynamite is what it is. Like we say Dynamite's mid every 2 weeks. Like obviously it just is what it is. Like Raw is what it is, SmackDown is what it is. Like there's still weekly shows. I think we kind of want a little more out of them than we expect too much sometimes.
You're right. I agree with that.
It was good.
Like you shouldn't expect a superstar show every single Wednesday night.
Sorry about that. What you guys talking about Grand Slam or?
I mean, we already did.
I mean, to me, it looks like it's going to be dope.
Talking about Dynamite.
Yeah, he's talking about Dynamite, not Grand Slam.
Oh, you guys are talking. Oh, I was talking about Grand Slam. I think Grand Slam was dope. Well, it is going to be dope. I mean, that's what I meant. MJF versus Mojo is going to build itself. Mox and Ray Phoenix is kind of weird. Saraya and Tony Storm, we knew that would happen. Claudio and Eddie is going to be a banger. And Chris Jericho is probably going to end up having Sammy Guevara go over, or he's going to bury Sammy Guevara and Sammy's going to turn on him, and then we'll get something going at Full Gear. Who knows? But I think that's going to be
on paper. What's the worst match? Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara.
Ooh. Honestly, you might be right. You actually might be right, because I can't think like Claudio and Eddie is going to be
right.
You are. I mean, you're normally right. I give you your props when it's due.
Are we talking work rate? Or are we talking like storylines? Like, what are you talking about?
Every all encompassing everything.
All of these have storylines.
Sammy versus Jericho, because
exactly.
Like, I don't really care about it.
I mean, yeah, that's technically the only one. I mean, John Moxley and Reigns is definitely going to be fire. I mean, that's going
to be a banger in the words of Jaquez.
Mm-hmm. Saraya and Tony Storm should be good.
That's going to be a great. That's going to be a great storyteller, more than a match. I'm going to enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. And Claudio and Eddie, we already know. We already know.
They're going to chant meat. They're going to chant meat again. We're going to get a meat chant.
Listen, New York, do me a favor, all right, Queens. If they start a meat chant, I need somebody to say, "Hey, yo."
No, they're gonna go pause. It's gonna go meat, pause,
meat, yo.
You just called it that. That's a chant. Pause.
Yo, Grand Slam,
meat,
Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Meat, hey yo.
You guys don't start a meat and pause chant.
That's what they're gonna do. It's gonna be
meat, pause, meat, yo.
Meat, pause, meat, pause,
meat, yo.
Pause. me. Pause.
Pause.
Oh my God, yo.
That's fire. That's fire.
I feel like we gotta go just so we could do that.
Fuck it, we're in there. We're in there. That's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Right? You said the tickets is how much? You just walk in?
Dude, it's walk up right now. Tickets are on sale for low.
How much you talking?
We can sit in the nosebleeds for like 20. Hold on.
Say less. I don't mind sitting in nosebleeds. They got a big ass screen. I just want to start chants. You're all right. So, by the way, speaking of the AEW events, they got Wrestle Dream coming up in October, and they actually start filling out some of the matches as of last night. We already know that we have Brian Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Daniel Bryanson.
As you call him, Daniel Bryanson. And officially now we have Swerve and Hangman Adam Page.
Now that was a swerve because why? When they started this, I was like, what? When did this start?
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. We already know Swerve can go. I know Hangman can go.
It has no story.
I feel like they're building it. They're building it as of right now, ever since Swerve came out and said what he said.
They did one
He's
thing.
tired
He
of
came out
Hangman
during a
just
match.
getting
They did
opportunities.
one thing, and I'm supposed to buy into a story.
I'm buying into whatever Swerve is cooking. All right, whatever the fuck Swerve is cooking, I'm buying into it. I want extra plates. Feed me up, okay? Pause.
That's a lot.
And-
I bet you really put fake dreads in your hair too.
Nah, mine's is real. This my hair. Mine's is not my back. However, there was another match. They didn't make a little graphic card for it just yet, but it's going to be Konosuke Takeshita versus Kota Ibushi.
That's fire.
I'm ready for it. That's gonna be a fucking banger.
100%.
Banger. Okay.
That's gonna be
Banger.
fire.
I cannot fucking wait for that. So, guess we got to talk about it now. The UFC and WWE did a fusion dance.
The sale is done. It's over.
Now, it's not a sale, but they have merged together under one company known as TKO. And if you notice, they're on the New York Stock Exchange. You have Triple H, Dana White.
As TKO.
Who's the other fucking guy? Nick Khan, Vince. I think it was the Amazon. Was that Amazon guy up there too, or something like that? Bianca Belair, Daniel Cormier, Montez Ford is somewhere around there. So word, it was dope. I like this. You know what I'm saying? This is dope that we're getting some representation. You know, while Bianca's so cold on break. But yeah, the WWE is officially no longer under just Vince McMahon. They now have a brand new majority owner. And
as a standalone company, the WWE is now worth closer to $10 billion, which is insane.
So he purchased it from his dad for $1 million. You know, the money that his dad gave him. He didn't make it on his own, but you know, watered down his assets and everything so that he could buy it. And years later, this happened in 1982, and now in 2023, the company is now valued at $9.3 billion. Now, I just wanted to show this picture real quick because, like, you can see Montez Ford up there. You know what I'm saying? With his lovely wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, in there with a big sign, the TKO group. All right. And they even have a brand new TKO championship, which I don't think is going to get defended. You know, it's just for promotional uses.
No, that's not a real thing.
It's not going to be a real belt, guys, even though it looks good on Bianca. You know? Just so everyone knows, though, let's clear some misconceptions that Endeavor did not purchase WWE because it was not a sale, it was a merger, and then Endeavor did not cut a check, so they merged. Vince McMahon does not still have the majority control, but he is chairman of TKO, which gives him decision-making power. AE, basically known as WWE Creative. This is also the picture that they have of Vince McMahon on his TKO profile, and I just got to say, this looks like the most villainous motherfucker ever, and it just suits him, you know? It just suits the man. The man can go from being, you know, the guy that owned the company to doing all the scandals that he did, from hiding, you know, Jimmy Snuka's side chick's murder to, you know, covering up his rape charges and soldiers raping his employees and steroid uses and other misconducts going on, paying off his side chick with company money. It's all, you know, under the Vince McMahon banner. So this picture just
I'm not worried about the shit that's going on now. I'm worried about in like a year, 2, 3 years from now, that people who don't really care about wrestling running a wrestling company, because they're not going to have the same affection with wrestling that we have, and they might bury the company, but time will tell.
Okay. He's a video game villain. By the way, just so you know, they also put this as their thing, and I'm trying to figure out why is Trinity right there. Because that's kind of just saying. Why is Trinity there? I just need to know. Just really need to know. I need to know. By the way, as something that Marcus had, shout out to Marcus Towers. He's in our fantasy football. He said Wrestle Dream pre-sale discount code was EDGR95. Think about it. EDG is Edge. R is for Rated R Superstar. 95 is the year he sent his audition tape to WWE and launched his career. My theory is he might show up.
I think somebody like Marcus made that code to make people do exactly what he's doing.
Actually, he's not the only one who said it. I've seen it actually go around a lot.
He's the only one.
No, he's not the only one. So listen, if it happens, it happens. And the crazy thing about all that is that when you mention Edge, because the only other thing I was going to say about Montez Ford and then was that there was at the VMAs. My girl was at the VMAs. Shout out to my baby. Love you. They was at the VMAs, which is look dope. And hey, I didn't even know. Listen, yo, All-Star, did you know that your boy Dirty Dom was at the VMAs?
No.
You know that?
Wait.
Dominic Mysterio and Ice Spice, y'all. That was at the VMAs together. You know what I'm saying? Looking dope.
Also, Dirty Dom is not my guy. Second of all, this is disrespectful to the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day currently a top 3, and they're not 3 faction in wrestling.
I'm glad you think so. Well, speaking on that Edge situation, reason why everyone's talking about it is because WWE Hall of Famer Adam Edge Copeland has been removed from WWE's internal roster, and there is a belief in certain circles that he may be AEW bound. So
once you get taken off of the roster like Jey Uso did, you know, you're out of here.
Well,
yeah, and it wasn't last week he was off, then he was back on, then he's back off.
Once you get taken off, you're out of here.
Look, there's only speculation right now.
Punk is still on the website's roster.
You said CM Punk is still on the website.
I have no idea who you just talked about.
I know you don't.
We know you don't, Phil Brooks. Anyway, so, but yeah, let's just keep going. I know a lot of people was talking about this, but Disney and Amazon are the 2 companies in most contention for SmackDown TV rights. The feeling is that Fox is not going for the 300+ million that WWE is trying to get. And apparently they're looking to just let them walk. As a matter of fact, it's actually been reported that for the 2024 lineup for Fox's TV schedules or whatever does not include SmackDown whatsoever.
I believe that Fox is going to pay it right now. They're just kind of trying to like front, but they're not. because if Fox doesn't pay it, then Amazon's going to pay it.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to pay it.
Amazon's going to pay it.
What about Disney?
Disney can pay it too, but Amazon has the most available cash. So if Fox is like, oh, we're out, Amazon will be all in, and they'll pay every single dime that WWE wants. But then, do you really want to have SmackDown on Amazon Prime where you can't watch it on regular TV?
I mean, make people get fucking Amazon. I mean, you can make, if people going to sit there and have to watch, the pay-per-views through fucking paid subscription anyway.
But those are pay-per-views, though. I mean, I think Fox would be stupid to not pay the bread.
Why not? They can. WWE doesn't need them anymore. They have ESPN.
No, WWE doesn't need Fox. Fox needs WWE.
Do they really?
Outside of
do they really?
Who else? Like, what are we watching on Fox? If Fox doesn't pay it, Amazon.
Sports is year round, my guy. What are you talking about?
The only sport people watch on Fox is football. Football is September through February.
They don't watch baseball on Fox at all?
Who? I'm a baseball fan. People don't watch baseball.
People don't. Okay.
People don't watch
baseball. Don't play in sports bars.
People don't watch baseball until the playoffs. That's a fact.
No. Black people don't watch baseball until the playoffs.
No, people in general.
Hispanics and Caucasians watch baseball.
Unless the Yankees or Braves are good, no one's watching.
Bro, you're speaking for yourself. This is things you don't like when other people make general statements that aren't true, as if they are facts. So when you do it, I question you even harder.
I'm not making a general statement. I'm making a statement that's actually true.
No, it's not true. Just because you say it's actually true puts no validity to it. You're speaking for yourself. What is the next topic?
The next topic. Kevin Nash say he dares CM Punk to return to the company and say he'll be waiting for him.
What? Yo, Kevin, Mr. Nash, please do not become the next person that I just say we're writing off this show, because this is your second outlandish statement in like the past 30 days, and it's just not. We're just not going in a good direction with Kevin Nash. We're just steadily going in the wrong direction. We all have podcasts. You obviously have quadruple thousandth the amount of listeners we have. So you're influencing these horrible fans that I see in all of these groups all the time, saying the most ridiculous things all the time. Nash, you actually could not beat up Phil Brooks in real life. You have bad knees, you have bad back, and now I think you have bad brain. That was Phil. He's at Ken has him at the house right now.
That's crazy. By the way, did you guys know that the Royal Rumble is going to be returning? Oh wait, no, they announced that they're returning to the Tropicana Field from the Thunderdome for a Royal Rumble.
Rockin' Reese is on a roll tonight. I just want everybody to know.
Oh god. So yeah, what do you guys think about Royal Rumble coming back to the Thunderdome?
Well, I mean, who cares?
That's wild. Who cares is wild.
I mean, if I'm being like, why? Because they're about to do another shutdown by January? Is WWE telling us before the world tells us that we're going to be shut down in January? WWE just spoil the surprise disease that's going to be flooding the winter and let us know that we're going to be watching wrestling with no fans again? I think WWE just snitched on the government. That's what I think. I think TKO just snitched on the government and told us.
They're in the government, so they would know.
and they told us that we were going to be like, everybody, I need you to prepare yourselves. There's a lockdown coming. We're obviously going to be watching wrestling without fans again. Let me tell you one thing for certain. AEW is not ready because they aren't ready for nothing. So
wow.
So they're not going to spoil anything. Obviously, they're going to be in Jacksonville at the Jaguar Stadium. Just start buying your tickets now. WWE has forewarned me. I'm going to get toilet paper tomorrow. WWE has told me that we will be quarantining in January. Let's get ready. That's a hot take.
So some breaking news. Apparently, surprisingly, layoffs of WWE employees following the TK merger will actually begin tomorrow. WWE President Nick Khan has directed all staff to work from home tomorrow while workforce reductions take place. So I think we all kind of knew that was going to happen eventually. You know, we all talked about it. It's neither here or there. You know, just got to keep on pushing and moving. All right. So, let's just get into this.
Let's do it.
The PWI Top 500s 2023 edition.
I need everybody to share this. We're about to get into the nitty-gritty. We're getting into the main topic. I also want y'all to all comment and take note of how smooth the show has been. Ja, I applaud you. You're doing an excellent job this evening. Dark Kent, I applaud you for not saying much and being off camera. You're doing an excellent job this evening.
My son is on one, but we're doing it. We're doing well. We're doing well tonight.
Yo, wow. Okay, so there's been a lot of bitching and complaining going on about this fucking list. So we're gonna just go through this list real quick. Okay, we're just gonna give you the top 10. I'll probably do the top 100. Okay, I had the list here personally. I did not put it on here because you
didn't do the top 10 for here.
I had the top 10 for here. Right.
Put the top 10 up. Put the top 10 up.
So the top 10 for the 2023 edition of PWI's Top 500 Wrestlers. Number 1, my namesake, Quez effing Jollins. Sorry. Seth Rollins, y'all. Number 2, Roman Reigns. Number 3, Jon Moxley. Number 4, Gunther. Number 5, Vikingo. Number 6, MJF. Number 7, Okada. Number 8, Orange Cassidy. Number 9, Josh Alexander. And number 10, Cody Rhodes.
Let me tell you. Let me tell everybody right now, right here. And I don't care what you've read or wrote in the past 7-8 hours on your 1,000th group that you're a part of on Facebook and Instagram. This list is excellent. They did an excellent job with this year's top 10. From the time frame that they've given it, like what Josh Alexander did up to the point where he got hurt needed to be recognized. When this list came out last year, he was just at the end of doing what he did, and it wasn't a part of that list. This year it was, and thank God that Josh Alexander got some notoriety for the champion that he was for Impact. He was their best champion in the past 5 years. Josh Alexander has been the best champion they've had in the past 5 years.
Agreed.
He deserves this more than anyone. And the list is super solid. Like, super solid.
Solid list. But I think Cody at 10.
Don't troll. Don't you troll me. Don't you troll me.
Don't start your shit. Do not start your shit.
I'm not trolling.
You go, listen, yo, Kent, I swear, bro, if you say Cody should be higher, you better have a legitimate reason other than you being a Cody fan. I swear, bro.
I will end this show.
Hold on.
Say it. I dare you.
A legitimate reason over any of those 9 people on that list.
Okay. And we went over the criteria. Don't do this to yourself.
Cody at 10 isn't crazy. Cody at
Go on this with you. I'm not doing this with you.
You saying Cody at 10 isn't crazy is not a fact. We said say one fact, not no fan stuff. One fact that makes Cody supposed to be above any of these 9 other people. One fact. Thank you.
There is none. Thank you.
Everything is wonderful. To be honest, Cody could be replaced with Will Ospreay. I feel like Will's a little low. He's number 17 on the list. Yes. I don't feel like Will should be above any of the 9, 1 through 9.
All right, so this is how it goes to the next 20. Number 11 is Sonata. Number 12 is Claudio. 13 is Carmelo Hayes. 14 is Samoa Joe. 15 is Masha Slamovich. 16 is Bryan Danielson. 17 is Will Ospreay. 18 is Alexander Hammerstone. 19 is Bobby Lashley. 20 is Trey Miguel.
You can stop there. Unfortunately, Marcus Towers, while Gunther has been great, he is not the draw of any of the formerly known Shield members. They are the draws of wrestling. They are the 3 kings of wrestling. We need a nickname for the 3 of them. They run this thing.
3-headed dragon. Hail the Shield. Hydra.
Yeah, when they all split and they still 3-headed. They run wrestling. Cut it out.
And the one thing that's getting me though is when Moxley was already up there, everyone was saying like, "Oh, why is Moxley up there?" But now because it's Seth, Roman, and Moxley, everyone was like, "Oh, there's 4 WWE guys that are top 4 now. We can talk about the list." I'm like,
no, but I don't know. But here's the thing. I heard the same thing when Jon Moxley was on top of it 3 years ago, because it was Moxley, then it was Roman, then it was Seth. Regardless of who it is, you hear the same. People just like complaining. They're gonna find anything to complain about. When it was Moxley, it was but WWE this. When it's WWE, it's AEW this. Just stop it. If you like the wrestler, or just be honest about wrestling. And if we're honest about wrestling, the top 10 on this list did a wonderful job with wrestling.
I mean, listen, I'm not complaining about nobody, even in the 20 to fucking 30, bro. You have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Jake Lee, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, 25. Omega is 25, and that is reasonable, bro. Very reasonable. Very reasonable.
And usually Omega gets top 10 of GP, so they actually properly ranked.
They were fair. They were real fair, bro. Takahashi is literally 27. Adam Page is 28. Kiyama.
Can I ask one question? What number? I hear about this. If y'all don't know the list or y'all don't have the list, ask us a wrestler so John can tell you where they are. Because my one is Keith Lee. Where is Keith Lee on the list?
Keith Lee. Oh, that's Wesley. I'm sorry. That's Pop.
189.
Is it?
No, I'm joking.
You made me just skip all over this shit, so now I gotta fucking try to find it again. Thank you so much.
So yeah, I want everybody else to go ahead and care about Keith Lee as much as the PWI did, to understand that Keith Lee is we are no longer basking in his glory. He has left his viscera days and started dyeing his hair again and wearing his bask in my glory outfit. We no longer do that. Swerve has surpassed somehow. Swerve buried Keith Lee. That's amazing.
I seen Shane Taylor is 323, but
Shane Taylor is above Keith Lee.
I don't see Keith Lee yet. I see Beef. That's 369. No. QT Marshall. Does anybody know? Because you can let me know. Karrion Kross is literally 440. Jesus Christ.
Does anybody know what number Keith Lee is? Top Dollar's not on any list. Top Dollar gets nada. Top Dollar needs to go home.
Top Dollar should have stayed in the ring.
Although Top Dollar has been getting in shape, so holla at him. What he should do is and this is, he's not on there. Oh, Keith Lee's not on there, Reese. Thank you for that.
Yeah, because I'm looking, I don't see his name.
I don't want to hear any more talk about Keith Lee because he's been on your TV. Y'all all want to tell me I was hating on him, and he's not even a top 500 wrestler.
I'm just gonna say that Nick Wayne is 147, and he just came on TV.
Don't talk to me about Keith Lee. That's all I'm saying.
Matt Hardy's on the list.
Keith Lee. Anyway, Top Dollar.
193.
Top Dollar says he's doing a good job athletically. He needs to join the challenge. He needs to go to CBS and like become a challenger.
Where's Jack Perry?
I feel like he would do great. Jack Perry got to be like in the top 100. He got to be.
He's actually 73.
Exactly, top 100. Exactly. And where's Keith Lee? All right.
Jack Perry's definitely top 100.
I'm not even gonna tell you where Moose is at either, so I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Wait, who is?
I'm not gonna tell you where Moose is either. So I'm.
Where's Moose? Tell me.
By the way, Tyrus is above Jack Perry.
Excuse me, where's Moose?
Wait, who?
Where's Moose?
Tyrus is 58.
Excuse me, where's Moose?
Don't worry about it.
No, say Moose's number.
I'm not doing this with you.
They put Tyrus at 58. That's crazy.
Just leave it alone. Or why do you want to know?
Where is Moose, Ja?
Disrespect.
I'm not doing this, okay?
I will go look it up myself.
He's 220, okay? Leave Moose alone.
220? Moose weighs more than his spot.
Moose. By the way, no, he did not make the list. That mystery man did not make the list.
Jack Perry's in the 70s for all you haters. Y'all are some haters. All of y'all are haters. I was right. I was gonna say I was right the whole time to myself. Keith Lee not on the list. Moose a solid 220. That's the weight we all want to be. That's how all of our dream weight. He's 220. And then Jack Perry 70 something as he should, top 100 in the world.
Listen, AJ Styles is 99.
AJ Styles is 99.
AJ Styles is 99. Dominic Mysterio is 94. Shout out to Trisha Dora. She's actually 82.
Shout out to Jack for being higher than AJ.
Well, Daniel Garcia is 69. Wesley is higher.
I throw Dominic higher just because of like he has so much heat. He's a great heel.
Dominic should definitely be like 80.
Yeah, Dominic should
Matt
be
Cardona is 31, by the way.
I mean, Matt Cardona did what everybody said earlier and wrestled on 600 indie places that year.
True. I just want to let you know though that Ricky Starks is higher than Jack Perry. He's at 43.
That's fine. Ricky is also a future star. I'm not mad at that.
Darby Allin is 49.
I'm not a personal Darby Allin fan, but I can see that too. Where's Sammy Guevara?
Guevara, I just saw him. He's 51.
Okay.
Is Guevara below Jack Perry and Ricky Starks?
No, he's above.
He's above. Ricky Starks is actually no. It goes Ricky Starks, Sammy Guevara. Well, sorry, no. It goes Darby Allin, Ricky Starks, Sammy Guevara, and then Jack Perry.
I would put
Wardlow's 47 for some reason.
And I don't know why. Wardlow has wrestled during that period. Wardlow, he was a horrible TNT champ. That's what happened. I remember. Why is he on this list? Trash.
Jacob Fatu is 56. Alex Kane is literally 34, which is pissing me off.
That Jacob Fatu thing, and it's no offense to the bloodline, the Jacob Fatu thing is hype. Y'all hyping it. That we saw one match from that man that we could find on YouTube in the past 6 months. So I don't know what anybody's talking about.
You know what it was when Jacob Fatu hit the triple moonsault when he went from the floor to the middle rope to the top rope, hit the moonsault. When you saw the highlights, it was like, yo, he's crazy, like he's dope. So,
by the way, Swerve is 112.
With the play as well.
I was going to say that, and Shinsuke is 113. Jonathan Gresham is
carries both of them.
Chris Bay is 125. That kind of makes me upset, but you know, LA Knight is 130.
Yeah.
Our guy. Wait. This. I like this one. Darius Carter, the All Father, is 144.
He's in the 100s. Yeah, Darius. Darius
he went up. I think last year he said he was 149, so he's 144 now. So keep rising above that fucking list. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Jay White? What do y'all think about the list too? Y'all not telling us what y'all think. Y'all told everybody else. We want to know what you think.
Jay White's 32.
That's high. I'm not gonna lie. That's high.
By the way, Kendall, let me tell you something. That's not a pop. That's actually feeding in crowd noise, and the WWE has actually got caught with that.
They don't do it all the time.
They've been piping in the boos.
They didn't do it Monday night. He got real boos.
But we already know about that, though. That's like old school shit.
But he got real boos Monday night. Here's the thing, right? Why are we blaming bad crowds for WWE trying to make good TV? Some of these crowds are just horrible. You know that when Dom gets a microphone and he's in your town to boo, that is your job. If you don't do that, you're a bad crowd. It's our job.
No. It's like when fucking Dark Kent talks about fucking CM Rhodes and Cody Punk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
boo, that's us being a bad cause. Like,
seriously. You know? Fuck those guys.
That's how it goes. I agree.
But yeah, if anybody wants to know everyone's basically listing number, then what you guys could do is actually go to our page on Facebook. You can actually click the link in the video description, or if you're already watching this on Facebook, you can click over and make sure you hit the like button and follow us. I actually already shared the entire list from 1 to 500.
You can go to our Instagram too.
Yes, it's on our Instagram as well. The 1 through 100 is on our Instagram, so make sure you guys do that. All right.
Master Gable will be in the top 30 next year.
Oh, hands down. Hands down. He needs to. Like, from the qualifications, like, and that's another thing. People, we went over the criteria. I'm not going to go over it again. If you want to see it, go watch 2 episodes ago where we talked about it. Okay. Next up, the sad news for me. Now this is going around according to
Not
Fightful.
Sad for me.
Jade Cargill is believed to be headed to WWE and finishing up with AEW.
All right. It's that time of the night, everyone, and which is a solid time of the night where I finally get to say what I've wanted to say the whole show. I get to get this off my chest. Oh, I lost light. The light is back. Jade Cargill finally is going to a division where she will not only be respected, but the matches will give us all what we want other than boring AEW roster. Do you know what Jade Cargill is becoming a part of? She's the Charlotte, Bianca, Raquel Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Consuela, the Piper. WWE is forming a heavyweight women's division.
She's going to get lost in the sauce.
Never. Her and Bianca alone are going to main event WrestleMania. It's going to be bigger than her versus Sasha, and everybody's going to lose their minds.
Quez is 100% correct.
Oh, y'all are not black about y'all wrestling. I need to go to a different show. I'm going to start a new podcast for black about my wrestling.
Jade Cargill is going to get disrespected in the WWE. She's going to get...
I'm not going to say that. Here's my thing.
Marcus, thank you.
That is a dream match, and I will love it. But here's the thing that's kind of weird to me about
They're not going to put Bianca versus Jade.
I still do not know how real this is. Because didn't we just put this out here last week?
Thank you. Why? See, this is why y'all watch the show. I think because y'all be knowing.
We just put this out here last week, right? I just want to make sure that we did talk about this last week. All right. So I'm just saying, it's just kind of weird to me. Let's go, TJ Hawkinson with the touchdown. It's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to me.
These dudes are doing fantasy football. If you're not in the Wolfpack Podcast Fantasy Football League, you're missing out.
Yes,
that's all I'm saying. And the basketball league, I'm gonna be putting out the information in the next 3 weeks.
Thank you. I've been waiting for that.
Basketball?
We're doing basketball fantasy league.
Let's get it.
What's happening,
dude? I don't know if Jade Cargill is going to be used correctly in the WWE women's division.
I think in WWE, Jade Cargill gets exactly what she wants. She gets a short schedule. She gets to hold the microphone. She gets to dress how she wants. She gets to be sent to every single publicity stunt that they have.
On top from beginning.
From the beginning. Jade Cargill will be brought in like AJ Styles.
She's supposed to go to the main card. That's what they did say.
Jade Cargill will win the Royal Rumble while we're all at home watching fans on TV screens.
And to even backpack off of this, apparently they're also now interested in Ricky Starks as well. And we know that Ricky and Cody Rhodes are best friends.
Now I'm going to say this. Here's why I feel Jade works and Ricky doesn't.
Ricky doesn't work.
It's for this reason alone. WWE is just looking for big people. Like, I'm gonna be very frank. Jade fits the mold of the women's champion they're trying to put forward. The Rheas, the Raquels, like those female, they want the bigger females too. So that's what you know.
She definitely lost to Chris. I'm a spoiler, so sorry.
Oh yeah, no, they lost, and then they did the whole "nice to meet you, good to know you" handshake at the end.
She gave her respects afterwards. You know, anytime like that.
Mid card now. If he goes to WWE, he'll be lower mid card.
Ricky Starks will only be good in NXT.
But he shouldn't go to NXT. He should stay where he's at.
I mean, he's right.
Ricky Starks versus Carmelo Hayes is
going to be a
fire main event.
I mean, they did just sign what's his face, because I honestly see like now this is when WWE is more open to hiring people, I guess. So my thing is this: it seems like now they're just getting everybody from AEW, and a lot of people are just loving this shit.
You cannot say that when AEW's okay. How about this? I will give you a number: 46% of AEW's roster wrestled in WWE. Almost half of that roster. Who cares if the smart ones, the MJFs, the Jades, the Rickies, go for the Hollywood exposure? They go for the money. They could always go back to AEW after they get the exposure. That's why back when WCW was WCW and those wrestlers left, that whole group left, Chris, Dean, and all of them left and went to WWE. It wasn't because they thought it was a better place to wrestle or none of that. It was for the exposure. They became superstars. They went from stars to wrestling fans like us, the cult ones, to superstars, to people outside of wrestling fans knowing their name. And that's what you want.
True.
So, question. If Jade is going to WWE, are you gonna? When do you bring her out? Do you bring her out at Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble. Jade wins the Royal Rumble.
Are you gonna wait 3.5 months to bring her out?
Yes. She doesn't mind.
They waited a whole month to bring back Nia Jax.
Well, she had to get in shape. That's different. Jade don't have to go nowhere and get in shape. No, that's true. I'm not even picking on her. She lost at like 60 to 100 pounds, bro. Between Royal Rumble and Nia Jax's return, she lost a whole half a person. Like, I'm not even going to hold it.
She lost.
She looked horrible at the Royal Rumble.
Said she lost half a person. You know what?
She looked like Sumo Jax at the Royal Rumble. She looked like Sumo Jax at the Royal Rumble. She is totally better now. Like, she needed that time. Jade don't need time to work out nothing. Jade is going to just have time to be a mom for a few months. WWE brings her in. She does a whole run through WrestleMania. They're going to give her another break. She's going to be that because she's still a mom, but she's so over. Jade Cargill is so over. WWE is a great fit. MJF would be great in WWE, but I want y'all to know something. He will not be a world champion for long. MJF is I can't think of the word I want to use right now. Without a shadow of a doubt, the next version of The Miz.
Wow. That's all I have to say to you. Is wow. So Becky Lynch beat Tiffany Stratton on Tuesday and became finally a Grand Slam champion.
Unquestionably. I think it was unequivocally. I can't remember how to say it. I wanted to say that too. Yeah, but unquestionably.
Oh man. Like I was saying though, she became.
You didn't watch the match.
No, I did not watch the match.
I'll read it because I watch NXT. Becky Lynch has defeated Tiffany Stratton in a great match, by the way. Give Tiffany Stratton all the credit in the world. They showed that young girl can work. They showed she could work to become the next NXT Women's Champion for the first time in her career. She is officially a Grand Slam champion in the WWE. I know we did it to make her a Grand Slam champion. Shout out to Becky Lynch. I want to see who she's going to do right by in NXT. They have a lot of good young women. I say run it back with Tiffany and let Tiffany beat her. I wanted Tiffany to beat her the first time.
I don't think that Becky should have won.
I wanted Tiffany to beat her the first time.
I'm not even an NXT person like that anymore, and I damn sure will never be a Tiffany Stratton person.
If you watch it,
despite everyone saying that she has the best moonsault in the fucking game.
No, I guarantee you, if you watch NXT, especially that match, John, like straight up, you'll at least have a respect for the wrestling. They are wrestling well in NXT right now, like very well.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
It's because you're not watching it, but it's very good. Becky and her had a great match that night. Tyler Bate had a great match that night. Like the promo that why do I keep forgetting baby whatchamacallit's name? Bronson Breaker. Anyway, that guy.
Braun Baker.
Braun Breaker had a great promo. Braun Breaker is one of the best superstars in wrestling right now.
Hey, listen, you could be a Tiffany Stratton fan. I'm not. I mean, to me, I just don't think that Becky needed to beat her to become that. However, at the same time, it is what it is. I mean, I guess like
it's smart. You get Becky to become a Grand Slam champion.
It actually gained NXT its biggest like viewership.
Exactly, and you get the viewership for NXT. And while they don't have anything for Becky to do, because spoiler alert, I said this a second ago, WWE is building a big girl division. Becky Lynch.
I actually think so.
Becky Lynch is not the super muscular chick. She doesn't stand with the Biancas, the Jades, the Rheas, and the Charlottes. Like, they want more of those women. I'm trying to tell you. So Becky had to go play on NXT while she didn't have TV time over on real TV.
Well, I still don't think that Becky should have won, but that's just me. I think that just takes away because this is supposed to be a developmental brand, but you know.
But also
not get them viewers somehow. By the way, she's now these are the lists of the Grand Slam champions.
So I think Becky should have won because whoever beats her for that NXT title is an automatic superstar, right?
That's not how it works.
If you beat a superstar, you look like a superstar. Right?
No, without a doubt. She's going to put over whoever beats her.
Yeah,
that does not make them a superstar.
Automatically over.
No, it makes them a star. I think superstars.
Thank you. It's a stretch.
It makes them a star, exactly.
Yeah, Becky Lynch didn't become a superstar since she broke her nose. Like superstar.
So Nia Jax is the real star maker then?
Yes.
All right. Well, good thing that she's back in WWE.
Welcome back, Nia.
Yes, welcome back. Nia Jax returned on Monday Night Raw. I love that she fucked up everybody.
To a nice reception, by the way.
How's that drop? First time in her career.
To a nice reception, by the way.
Dude, I'm loving the bonsai drop as her finisher. As long as she's not hurting other female wrestlers, I think it's a good pickup.
You gotta be that one. Why you gotta be the one? You were part of the people that Oscar was talking about.
Why you gotta bring that up? Nobody was talking about her past. We have hope for her future.
I have hope for her future as well, but at the same time, if you're botching shit and hurting other wrestlers, then that's bad. So let's hope that over the past year and change, she has been training, got over that.
I'm letting y'all know again how right I am about the big girl women's division. Shout out to Nia Jax, who is also part of now what I'm calling the Big Five: Jade, Charlotte, Bianca, Rhea, Nia. They're going to try to throw Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela in there. Piper's going to be the one that gets pinned all the time in there. But those girls are going to fight a lot. Those women are going to fight a lot.
Well, Let's talk about this, because this is what's been circulating for the past 48 hours, by the way. Sorry, 24 hours, I guess you can say that. AW All In real attendance at Wembley Stadium was 72,265.
I once again have nothing to talk about. I never know why we talk about numbers. I never know personally, so I have nothing to say because it means nothing to me. Did I enjoy the event? All In was good. I give it a solid 7.4. Like that's what I'm giving that event. Solid, and that's a solid number. Other than that, relax. Facts.
I give it an 8.9 out of 10.
That's crazy, bro. Those matches were all not good. That is crazy.
They were all great matches. Here's my thing.
Oh my god.
Here's my thing though. So I feel as if
y'all just let him do that.
Basement dwelling as weird as toxicity fucked up in the brain as people that support the WWE as literally dwelled in this fucking news. And I'm just like, you guys were the ones that said they couldn't even get 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 overseas, 40,000 overseas. It wasn't going to even do 50,000 overseas. They did 72,000 overseas. Give them their fucking respect. Like, that's how I look at it. It's like, stop with the constant goalpost moving shit. All right, they didn't hit the 81,000 like we all thought. That's a fucking mistake on them. I guess they basically somehow missed 9,000 people from ticket sales and actual. I don't know. However, does it really fucking matter in the long run? Did you guys enjoy the shit? Did you guys not have like a good time?
This should have been a part of Josh's final thought because he's just mad at anybody who's jumping on WWE's jump.
I'm like, it's like y'all are just, it's just weirdo activity, bro. It's like every single day. The AEW's in the mud, but you know they're cooking. They lost their biggest draw. Oh, they're about to lose Jade. Oh, they didn't hit 81,000.
It's still a new company, and losing Jade is a hit. I don't know if you really don't think it is.
I still don't even know if they lost her or not. Like I really don't. No one does.
Bro, let's be real. We've been watching wrestling long enough. You gave the spoiler already to know what it means when you shake hands with a mediocre person when you lose to them. Chris Statlander is mediocre, and Jade has all the potential in the world. She should not be losing to her in some regular match. She lost to her. She's leaving.
Jade took that L knowing that she was leaving.
She's out of here.
Anyway, the reason why I brought the numbers up though is because Ospreay went and got the shit actually tatted on his arm.
Oh, he's stupid.
So yeah, he laughed about it. He made a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's an easy cover up.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, it really shouldn't be that bad. You know, it's just
for those who are wondering, PWI, you know, its criteria covers a certain time period. But if we're talking today, Will Ospreay is undeniably, do not debate me, the number one wrestler in the world right now.
Very much so. I'll agree with that. I'll definitely agree with that. All right. So
outside of Cody Rhodes, I would agree.
Here he goes with his trolling again.
I'm not trolling.
No, shut the fuck up, you are, because we know that you're the type of fucking bitch that will do some shit like that. By the way, so should we also believe that apparently they are a $2 billion valued company?
The reason why I'm going to say yes is because Tony Khan got that A-Rab money. What are we talking about? Like, Tony Khan is not worried about finances. He's
cannot say that.
Oh, my bad. Tony Khan is not worried about Tony Khan is a great businessman. He's a bad manager. You know the difference, everybody? He's great with money. He is bad with people. And that's the only issue he has. He needs to put someone in the locker room behind the scenes who wrestlers respect and will give their attention and respect to, so that way there is the order he is looking for. He doesn't have that yet. He doesn't have an enforcer back there. He has wrestlers who are still wrestling that are trying to lead help him lead a company. That's not how this works. He needs somebody respectful who is not jumping in the ring every other night to help him get control. He's great with business.
Let's be realistic here.
Yeah, say your last thought real quick.
Tony Khan has an unlimited checkbook. He has money that we haven't seen before. He doesn't care if AEW loses money, gains money. It doesn't matter because he will be able to fund AEW for the rest of his life, for the rest of AEW's life, no matter what. So if AEW makes money, that's good. If it doesn't, Tony Khan's still going to fund it, right?
So let's just be real, everyone. Everybody wants to make money. Something losing money will not stay.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you sound dumb. The fuck is you talking about?
You still got to make money.
Like, who mans is this? Anyway.
Dude.
So, at the same time, I want to say, who mans is this? This nigga here.
That's your guy. Everybody, y'all finally got a guy that we can talk about. This John likes Matt Riddle. I remember.
Shout out to my boy Thomas Vasquez. Check it in from YouTube. That's crazy. Yes, his father does have an unlimited checkbook. I don't know how much of a checkbook this guy is gonna have.
This is John's guy, and he got felt up by somebody on an airplane.
So you got to stop. He said that he got felt up by a police officer.
He's definitely lying.
But then apparently they're saying that claim is triggered the launch of the internal investigation. It said law enforcement says that Port Authority officers got a call for a disorderly man who was deplaning, and they met him in the terminal. As it turns out, that man was Riddle. Cops talked to Riddle as well as other witnesses, and he seemed apologetic in the moment. No police report was filed, and everyone was free to go without incident.
Man, I had touched that man.
Sources say that the Port Authority was shocked by Riddle's claim, as from their view, nothing went down to warrant such accusations. Still, they're told that the department is taking his claim seriously, and an internal probe has been launched. Riddle, in a now deleted Instagram post, the allegations of being touched inappropriately.
The first probe was the problem. The first probe was the issue. Stop probing this man.
The other crazy thing is that he was actually now officially pulled from the fucking events after this. And you notice he wasn't on Raw either. I don't think he was on Raw.
Listen, we all know that Matt Riddle is a who wears short shorts, he wears short shorts in the face dude. We all know that. But that doesn't mean, I don't know why I gotta tell you perverts. Just because you see skin, it doesn't mean you can touch skin. Seeing, just because you can see it doesn't mean you can touch it. Okay?
Listen, I don't know about the police apparently touching his whatever, but for the fact of the matter is, listen,
JB, we shouted you out.
Shouted you out, bro. Get better. The thing is, who are we talking about again? Because you don't fuck me up with that. Matt Riddle.
You don't want to defend Matt Riddle tonight.
I'm never going to defend Matt Riddle. I'm never going to defend Matt Riddle at this point.
Listen, Matt Riddle has taken enough slack. He got on a plane. Sure, he had a few drinks. Sure, he had some of his happy pills. Sure, he did that. Sure, he might have been a tad disorderly because they let him fly where he was going. But then when he got off the plane, the cop saw him in them short shorts.
Intoxicated, right? But wait, he was intoxicated, right?
He was.
Let me ask you a question. Wait. He was intoxicated.
He was just a wild now.
So wait a minute. Do you guys forget? This is why I'm just laughing at this. Do you guys forget that this man just came back from rehab
and already got somebody touching on him? And this is not going to help in his
recovery.
From
being drunk, bro. He said that he was.
People take advantage of people when they're drunk all the time. Who's going to stand up for the little guy? Who's going to stand up for that person?
You want to stand up for his little bro?
Right? Come on. No.
You want to stand up for his little bro?
No, not for his. No, and I'm not gonna stand up for his little. I'm standing up for the bro. For the bro who got sexually assaulted while he was drunk, getting off of. He was just minding his business. He was just minding his business because they didn't like how he smelled. Did not give him the right to put his hands on Matt Riddle. Everybody, listen. I know Matt Riddle wears short shorts, That is not what you do. Anybody who's ever been stopped and frisked, y'all remember stopping and frisk? I don't know if you have ever experienced that. If you have, they be feeling up a little too much. Riddle ain't wearing nothing. He didn't have to touch him like that.
How you know what this man was wearing?
Bro, we've never seen him wear pants. We have never seen Matt Riddle wear pants. He wears drawers all the time.
I mean, I don't follow him on Instagram to know that if he wears like, you know, regular jeans or whatever, but you know.
See, now I'm getting paused. You act like I'm chanting meat or something. I'm not even chanting meat.
Meat.
See,
meat.
Pause.
Meat.
Pause.
Meat.
Pause.
Oh my God! Look, Riddle, listen, get your shit in order, bro. Because like I don't understand. This man needs to get his shit in order.
So can I be honest? Matt Riddle, the picture of his daughter throwing up the gang sign has always bothered me to this day. I will never understand why they took a family photo, let his daughter throw up all that gang activity, and then put it on Facebook and Instagram. I will never understand what is going on in this man's head. I don't get this guy at all. Of course he wasn't touched. Of course, this man is crazy. Matt Riddle doesn't want to wrestle. He doesn't want to wrestle. He thinks he's a rock star, and he needs to go live that life.
Oh shit. Yo, I can't. I really can't with y'all. So I don't got anything to talk about with him. Let's go on. So apparently that they're going to be breaking up the Undisputed Tag Team Championship belts. If they do, please.
Can we get new titles, please?
Thank you. Like, if you're going to separate them into two different brands,
can I be honest about it? I'm tired of anybody. This is with Bloodline too, saying we got all the gold and the belts aren't gold. Get rid of those ugly silver. Get rid of those ugly silver titles and put some gold on these. They are so ugly. They are the ugliest. I don't care unless you hold both of them. Unless you have both titles, they look ugly by themselves. Like it's not it,
bro. The Raw and SmackDown tag team titles are easily the ugliest titles in the history of wrestling.
Easily, like disgusting, cheap looking leather, like just ugly titles.
Can we get some real fucking tag team titles? Like,
please.
And,
I'm with him. I'm with Kent with this one. Please.
But I think they're gonna split them back up when the Street Profits win. When the Street Profits win the SmackDown version, then they're gonna switch them out and have a new Street Profits.
So you're automatically saying that the Street Profits are gonna get it.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely get one of them. But exactly, Marcus. The 24/7 title was gold. Even that title was. That's what belts are supposed to be gold. You're holding the gold.
I got a problem with these gold belts. I'm sorry, not these belts right here.
I hate
those.
those.
A problem with them?
Nobody
the red and blue belts.
Nobody likes those belts. They look floppy. Don't they look floppy? Don't they look like they fold into origami when you sit them down? Like they look super soft.
Shout out to Dr. Thanos in the building. Love all y'all tuning in from YouTube, man. Those 90 tag belts was the shit. True.
Oh, yeah, the New Japan TV title is ugly. That is a disgusting title.
That's the ugliest title I've seen.
That's an ugly title.
It's that, then probably the Spartan tag team belts.
No, it's definitely these tag team titles, bro. They are ugly.
They're not as bad. I mean, compared to the way that they have the newer titles, yes. Like the United States title, I think needs another overhaul, or it needs to be discontinued and give the fucking women a mid-card title.
You keep saying that. There's going to be two women's divisions.
I'm going to keep saying it.
There's going to be two women's divisions.
I'm going to keep saying it.
There's going to be
women
for the Becky, Bailey.
No. The women need a mid-card title.
It's not happening.
I'm going to keep saying it. It needs to happen.
It's not happening.
Because apparently Endeavor wants to order in brand new titles. So we'll see.
Can y'all please tell this man there's not going to be a mid-card woman title, so he just doesn't say
it. There won't be. The mid-card women's title is what Rhea Ripley is holding right now. It's like
what?
There's
what?
two.
What the fuck did you just say?
There's two women's titles Correct. Okay. So I'm thinking the real women's championship is on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley is holding the, kind of like Seth Rollins, holding the other women's title. So
do y'all hear this dude? Shut up, bro. I don't even do this to you not too often, but this is what I'm saying. It's when you do things like this. Like, why be so disrespectful? Like, they are two. One is a WWE and the other one's a World Championship. The same thing with the men's. Like, Io's holding her championship, which is a main card title. Rhea's holding her main card title, and they're both doing a great job, may I add, on their separate brands. What is the point on sliding Rhea?
Whose man's is this?
Why did we slide Rhea?
What is the Rhea is not the man? What is the deal is gone, by the way. Rip Fowler and Jake, because I'm moving on. I can't with him. Jagger Reed are gone. Their contract is up. This comes from Dave Meltzer said, and I thought there was going to get some kind of angle or something, but that's it. They're just gone. And the GYVs are back. Don't know if they're going to be going to Impact now or New Japan.
Yeah, they'll be on Collision. They'll be fighting FTR and losing and becoming nobodies in AEW within 6 months. But nobody cares. Like,
you're not a Grizzly Young Vets like the guy. No, not at all,
bro. They were over for like 5 months and people got super excited. It's not gonna happen.
This man, Justin Jefferson. My bad. So, by the way, Dana White was saying that there's very little crossover between UFC and WWE fan base. He says that's responding to senior executive or whatever. It was someone was asked about basically the fan bases will cross over. People end up being fans of both products. It was also saying something about like having WWE go into like some big super weekends. So you'll have like SmackDown, a UFC pay-per-view, and then a WWE pay-per-view.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. The best sport under TKO is the slat one. Is the slat fest. It's the best sport in the company. Is the slap division. Have y'all watched that yet? Or they just
no? I'm not watching that shit.
Oh, you gotta watch it, bro. We could do a Long Island version. You want to be in it? The winner get guap.
Sure, well, I'll run it because I don't feel like hurting nobody.
Oh, come on! You're supposed to be winning. I thought you was the man with the plan with the hands.
Do you want me to hurt people?
Yes.
My hands. I cannot do that. I'm not
Power
allowed.
slap. Thank you, Reese. Power slap is fire.
Oh my goodness! You want to know what else is fire?
Power slap is awful.
This man, because he's fired from Booker T's wrestling.
Darkette thinks power slap is awful because he's been slapped too many times.
Now I'm trying to figure what's going on with this situation because Booker T says that Zilla Fatu, which is the son of Umaga, is no longer part of reality of wrestling, and said that apparently this happens between some reason that has to do with irreconcilable differences. What the fuck could this man have done? Did he fuck Sharmell?
He's fine, and nobody cares what Booker T has to say.
Where do you think Zilla Fatu will end up now? Back on the indie scene, or
he probably just quit because he didn't want to be there anymore. And he's good, bro. He's in the bloodline. He'll be fine.
He's in
the bloodline.
He'll be on NXT by January.
His last name's Fatu, dude. He's fine.
He'll be on NXT by January.
Heard you. Maybe he'll go over to Impact and help Trinity out, right? They can start the Fatu.
Trinity's leaving Impact. It is Black Girl season in WWE come Royal Rumble. Y'all get ready for Black Girl season.
By the way, this is a quick little hot take of pancake real quick, but they're saying that CM Punk is gone. Bryan Danielson will be gone within a year. Sting and Jericho aren't so far behind. 2 of the 4 pillars are failed projects, while the other is looking at early retirement. The future of AEW's main event scene is in deep waters. Do you guys think this is true?
No. And why do you put the tribalistic troll stuff on the show, bro? None of us agree with this.
I just wanted to make sure that we all don't agree with it.
Nobody agrees with this.
All right. So just going over some things real quick. We're going through the weekly show so we can get out of here. What do you guys think about SmackDown?
It was cool. It was. These are the only two matches worth talking about. And
I mean, other than this.
And, well, this moment was a lot. We know how I feel about LA Knight as a wrestler, but LA Knight is a great promo. SmackDown was cool.
All right. Well then. Oh, by the way, yeah, I forgot to mention that apparently Deonna Purrazzo is set to be a free agent.
Not WWE.
Please don't go to WWE.
Not
Please
WWE.
don't.
She's definitely going to AEW.
She needs to go to AEW. I need her there. I need you there right now. Okay.
I don't know why. They're women's division.
They need that. That's why they need her there. Okay. They need her there. They need a few people there. Okay. The bunnies can go. Abaddon can go.
I would wait. Abaddon should go to Impact. We know that's where she belongs.
Yeah, with the K. Yeah, the only other thing I could talk about with SmackDown was this.
You know what? Those two at the bottom are still the future of WWE. They just haven't figured them out. So let WWE keep trying to figure them out, though. That's what you do in wrestling. You figure it out.
All right.
I feel like Grayson Waller is more prepared than Theory.
I don't think LA is prepared more than both of them.
LA is also 20 years older than both of them. What are we talking about?
Well, sure.
I think giving Theory someone like Grayson Waller to cut promos for him and be able to talk for him, let him do the wrestling, is going to work very well.
That is not what this is, bro. Grayson is not Theory's promo guy. What? Do you watch wrestling?
No, he doesn't. By the way, what do you guys think of Collision? Because I'll give you my personal feelings about it. This is probably the best Collision they've had. It just felt good. I don't know, maybe it's because people weren't, a little bit more at ease. It wasn't too much toxicity in the back anymore, but this was probably the best Collision I've seen in a while. Shout out to Bryan Danielson.
Kent's not going to say anything, and because, it's not his Collision. And I still didn't watch. Ian, I didn't mean to watch this past week, but life is life. I didn't watch Collision.
The only thing I can say is that Jay came back.
Well, I saw this, of course.
That's pretty much it. Monday Night Raw, the only thing I could talk about was Gunther.
Monday Night Raw, what we all saw was Aaron Rodgers get hurt on the first down. That's what we all saw.
So the Jets won in overtime. That was way more entertaining than anything on Raw. Other than the fact that this happened.
I'm not gonna say that. It's just Monday
I swear
night.
to God, my daughter's walking out with a smile on her face. Using your children as bait to get a bit of spotlight. You're an amazing athlete, but you're a disgusting, terrible father.
You gotta love it. Eventually, Chad Gable's gonna beat him, though. So shout out, Chad.
Yep.
I can see it.
Gable being the one to beat Gunther is pretty
Marcus,
cool.
did you draft him in the Wolfpack Fantasy League?
Who's that?
Come on, one more show. We thank y'all for hanging with us.
Dynamite.
Me and Kent spoke about this earlier. We have to stop putting pay-per-view expectations on weekly wrestling shows. Dynamite's going to be what it's going to be. If you want to see a pay-per-view, go back and look at the archives or wait for the next pay-per-view. This is a weekly show. Get into the storylines you like with any other show, and just like
Roger Strong and Samoa Joe was great. I mean, just a storyline alone with Adam Cole.
They're building in pay-per-view.
Adam Cole. Adam. I can't see you, Adam. His eyes is closed. Loved it. I fucking love it.
I'm not gonna lie. The Hangman Page Swerve thing was thrown together. It doesn't feel like a story. I know you love Swerve because you're black about your wrestling.
Damn right.
I don't like how they did it.
I just need Swerve to win. I need Swerve to fucking win. That's all I know.
Y'all keep wanting Swerve to win against people he's not going to beat.
John Moxley and Big Bill was interesting.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not jacking it.
No.
So.
That's just said we found out about Don Callis and his picture. That's pretty much it. Tony Storm won by some sneaky shit, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, and MJF's nice little shout out to Impact with his math, with the Steiner math. Loved it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Impact for reaching 1,000 episodes when people thought they was going to be dead. You know, shout out to Impact.
Big Bill is a trash name, and giving him a better version of Enzo Amore, aka Ricky Starks, is what makes the whole thing corny for me.
This man said, "Ricky, you know what?
If Ricky did the shuffle, but before he did his little rock eyebrow and look, he'd be Enzo Amore. All he needs to do is the shuffle."
By the way, Star, you are 1,000% correct, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to recreate, because don't front. Enzo and Cass were over. They're trying to recreate that with Starks and Cass.
I know. Let Starks at least learn how to dance. Give him a Daniel Garcia move or something. That's my favorite move, by the way, y'all.
Daniel Garcia.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. It's my favorite right here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's my.
By the way, Reese, yes, it is. For obvious reasons, because I love them. They're my favorites. Shout out to them.
Nobody cares. Let's go to his other comment. Yes, Starks needs to do his hair differently, but he still fits in with the whole motif. Exactly. We got a couple of haters. Yeah, Ricky. Just say it. Just say it.
You just want Ricky just to sit there and say that you guys have a couple of haters, really?
I want Ricky to do the whole thing.
Ricky Starks is a week away from saying "bada boom," realest guys in the room. I'm telling you, they're going that route. You already see it.
He's a week away from saying "bada big, bada boom." Realest guys in the room. How you doing? How you doing?
Couple haters.
Couple haters. Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, time for the final thoughts. Let's get it started. What are you thinking over there, PWI Fly All-Star?
Yeah. So
what are you gonna talk about?
Exactly. I just really want to stress that Jack Perry has been punished for something that he didn't deserve to be punished for. He is currently still not been on TV or mentioned. He hasn't been taken off of any internal rosters or anything like that, but he has not been mentioned. And starting next week, I will be releasing free Jungle Boy shirts along with free Jack Perry shirts. It's free Jack Perry till it's backwards. That's all I'm gonna say. Jack Perry was done wrong. He should be acquitted of everything that was put against him. And if you don't think Jack Perry should be free, then you're the problem. You're a part of the systemic restlessism that happens. And I'm not gonna stay. Thank you. Free Jack Perry. Thank you very much. If all of you who stand in solidarity with me and understand that the man was not properly put to trial and he should be acquitted right now, immediately. Everybody, free Jack Perry. T-shirts will be out next week. Hit me up for your order. Free Jack Perry.
If the promo don't fit, you must acquit.
What's your final thoughts? So I can get you the fuck off of my show.
Free Jack Perry.
Honestly, great show, great week. I feel a lot better not having to defend one of my favorite wrestlers for a week. So I feel like I have that off my shoulders. So just thank you to everyone in the comments. Thank you to Jared All-Star. His album is out there. Please download it. Thank you to my best friend and
I thought you was about to say my man. I was about to bro. What?
Thank you to my best friend and my tag team partner.
I'm not your friend.
Quest.
I don't like
next week, same time, same channel.
Not what you hear.
Dark Feelings, best tag team wrestling history
of all time.
We're not. I hate him. I cannot stand him.
Go ahead, Mr. FYF.
My final thoughts. Fuck both of y'all.
We love you too, bro.
And honestly, wrestling fans, I'm gonna leave this at this. Wrestling fans need to stop being so toxic to each other. We are a dying breed. Okay, we are all we got as wrestling fans. So let's stop being so toxic to each other, trolling each other, making fun of each other's favorite wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Let's just unite. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making fun of each other's favorite wrestling promotions and stuff, let's just unite as wrestling fans all together and just in solidarity, just sit there and say that we love wrestling and fuck CM Punk. So on that note, I will be seeing you guys later.
Because Moose is number 220.
Fuck you. Love everybody else. Fuck you. Good night.